Hey guys. Hey. Wow. It is February 16th, guys. Happy Valentine's Day, belated Valentine's Day, because I wasn't able to come around. And yes, I'm in my studio, and the studio is filthy. There goes my bra strap. Who gives a fuck? I just had to say that manifestation is real. I had some really great things happen to me today. This is not about a man. This is not about Valentine's Day. This is just about things that are on the horizon for your girl. And it's so crazy because on this channel, I'm just here to really just talk about feminine things and us as women becoming and leveling up, becoming leveled up and leveling up. But what I want to say is that manifestation is real. I have been praying. I have been doing a little candle work. I have been really affirmations. I've always done affirmations, personal affirmations. I've always done that. But this is the first time I could say, like, over the last couple of weeks, I started literally on New Year's Eve praying in a different manner and trying to manifest, doing candle work. And I've seen 2, but maybe even 3 things happen that are related to my goals in my career. And just guys, I just want you guys to know, like, these things are not around because they're fake. These things are around because they're real. So a lot of these things, when I say, okay, let me be more specific. Practices like alchemy, practices like spiritual baptism, practices like candomblé, voodoo, practices like the Yoruba traditions of polytheism, guys, the orishas. Guys, just trust me. I'm not going to get into the details because everyone has to be on their own journey and figure things out for themselves. But what I will say is this. I am a god, nigga. I got the bag, pick up, racks by racks, biggers, color my hats bigger. All I have to say is this. No one can ever doubt you if you know in your heart and your soul that you're that one. No one could ever stop you if you know who you are. I told people I was going to do something and I'm going to do it. I'm on the edge, the cusp of doing something and accomplishing these goals. And I don't talk about it all the time. But when I do talk about it, I talk about it in a way that it's pretty much going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Patience is a virtue. So what I want to say is, like, we can level up. We can get these men to help us do a million things, but we also have to try to manifest as well. Trying to manifest our goals will get us a part of the way. So will support from a man who has more than us, so hypergamy. So will having your own business. And we need 7 to 8 streams of income to be moguls. So those are only 3. What I'm saying is, don't forget the work that has to be done on yourself. Obviously, you can look at me and tell that I've been doing work on myself. And it's not about this weave or this makeup, but you could just tell that my happiness and my energy is higher than it's been in a while. And maybe you guys on YouTube can't tell that because you're new to me, and I've been high energy on all the videos, because when I don't have good energy, I won't come to you guys. I'm not going to be the person who gives you a video every day, because if I don't have good energy, why come to you guys? But I will say this. I say a lot of things in this channel about Black men, but I want to just be really clear, because I know that my day is coming, and I know that the fame will hit and the influence will spread like wildfire. So I just want the people that are watching me to know that I love Black men. Every single artist on my label is a Black man that I intend on helping and building. I intend on helping him get to his career goals, because that's going to help me become a mogul. But what I don't want for you guys is to continue to involve yourselves in relationships with men of any color who do not see your value. Because there are a couple men who don't see my value. And maybe because they're used to something else, they want something else. But you see what you see is what you get. My only thing, guys, that I'm trying to say is like, the manifestation is real because you can see the results. I mean, when that phone rang and I got that call, I said, oh, success is when preparation meets opportunity. I'm prepared. And look at this opportunity. So, guys, stay steadfast on your goals and your success. Manifestation is real. I can't teach you how to manifest. I've been on a journey. This journey is a couple years deep. My prayer journey just began because I was in a broken place and couldn't pray. But now that I know what I'm praying to and who I'm praying to, and who I seek my knowledge from, and who I base my principles upon, it is much easier for me to connect spiritually to those before me. So what I'm saying is manifestation is very real. And you can have your dreams. And I am 5 seconds away from mine. That's all I have to say. I know it makes no sense right now because you're watching this YouTube video and you don't know who I am. You're like, who's this girl? Who's this beautiful woman? Who's a Black beauty? But I'm going to tell you what. I'm Black, I'm beautiful, I'm brilliant. And that's a triple threat. And no one could stop me. I'm unstoppable. When you know your power, no one can take it from you. Let me put this makeup. I have this nice makeup on, and let me not overexpose it with all this light, but let me put this light on me so you can see this decent makeup that I did today. Can y'all see? I'm sorry, let me move. I keep shit so far. I keep the computer far. I keep everything far because I just like, guys, you can't really see this. I got to get better camera. Like, I'm literally just on my computer camera because, guys, I have too many things to do. Everything can't be a full-on production, even though this is a production studio. When I do these lives, I do them for fun. Let's talk about some things since I wasn't really that organized. I just came back home from a really good meeting, and I'm over here trying to get my artist hype. Can't find him. But I'm gonna find him sometime this week because he's gonna get very hyped when I let him know what this information is, so he could be ready to perform and be ready to do what he gotta do and be ready to show these niggas that he is a star. And he is a Black man. So when I say things about Black men, I say it because they're my brother. I always tell men in my life when I'm dating them, I'm not your sister, I'm not your mother, I'm not your cousin, I'm not your grandmother, I'm not your aunt, right? But when I'm managing you, I'm all those things. When I'm managing you, that's exactly the relationship I have with you. Because you signed the paper so I could keep you focused on something that's going to benefit us. And so the only time that we should be attaching ourselves is when we are trying to better a Black man and help him succeed and also help ourselves succeed. Because we're not just going to help him and not help ourselves. We have to help ourselves as well. Otherwise, we'll be mules. We're not mules, but we can kick the door open for a couple people and help them out. I'm going to build this label like you've never seen a bitch build a label before. And all my niggas are going to get a place before anybody else. And that's the best I could do. Then it'll be time for me to do something else. A mogul in the making, I stay leveled up. Leveling up is something that I didn't even understand what the concept was when I started seeing everybody on YouTube, because I've been leveled up. There are times that I fall off and I don't want to do my makeup, or I don't want to, even tomorrow, I might not have this wig on, but that doesn't mean I'm not leveled up. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. You have to master the art of transformation. Know your target, know what they want, and give it to them. If you're beautiful, then you know how to do it every day. And if you're beautiful, then you know how to be beautiful without makeup as well. I do it all the time. Yesterday, I had my braids out. Literally, the straight backs that are underneath this weave. And I wore some mascara and some face cream, and I was beautiful because I knew I was and because I felt I was. So manifestation is real. Affirmations for yourself are real. Being able to say like, yo, this is exactly what I'm going to fucking do and watch me do it. And then to watch yourself do it, you got to come home happy and excited and patting yourself on the back because nobody else will. If you don't sit there and tell yourself, I'm the best, who the fuck is going to sit there and impress upon you how good you are if you don't believe it? There are things going on in my life every day that make me feel like I am beneath the soil already. And then I look to the right and look to the left, and I just came up out the train station and saw somebody begging for change that I could have sworn I saw going to work the other day. I'm judging nobody. I'm in competition with myself. I am manifesting my own destiny. I got the power now. I know who I am. I know nobody could stop me. Anybody next to me is going to win. You can't stop a winner. You can't stop a person like me because I'm not afraid to lose. Oh, that's another one. You can't be a winner if you're not afraid to lose. You can't be a winner if you're afraid to lose, rather. You cannot be a winner if you're afraid to lose. Only way you could be a winner is if you're not afraid to lose. I could lose, but I'm so competitive, I'll come back. I'll come back 3 and 4 times until I beat your ass. I'll get beat 3 times before I let the next bitch beat me. I'll come back with the bloody nose. I'll come back with the cut up. I'll come back because for one reason, I am the best that ever lived. You niggas, you music industry people have never seen anything better than this. Leveling up is not something I have to do. I walk around and sometimes I have to level down, man. I was walking around today, New York City, man, and I love my city, but damn, it is sometimes hard to get a little cute out here. I have to take a cab there and back. Cabs are expensive. No place to park. To be honest with you, I get it. I get why women leave here. I get why it's easier to be sexier in LA. I always wanted to be in LA. But guess what? It didn't happen for me, man. Maybe because it was never supposed to happen. Maybe my manifestation was for me to realize who I was, where I belong. So I wouldn't have to run to LA and seek out a life that is not mine. I am a New Yorker. Jack Bano Productions. I'm putting this fucking label out in New York for a reason. I'm leveling up right here in my backyard, in my own home for a reason. To teach people. Sometimes you can't run and recreate something new. Sometimes people have to grab onto you and your influence and say, that's exactly who I met in middle school. That's exactly who I met at work. That's exactly who I met on the train. That's exactly the woman that I was speaking to on the bus. That is exactly the woman. You understand? Sometimes you have to stand firm in who you are and manifest your destiny according to exactly who you are, not who you want to be. Sometimes we can't level up and change. Sometimes the change is accepting all we are. Sometimes you're not going to be pretty enough to get the nigga to pay for you, but you might be smart enough to get the nigga to feel sorry for you, and then he might pay. Level up, it goes in all different directions. You don't have to level up by putting all this makeup on your face either. All you have to do is spread that voice inside of you with the power and conviction. No one can doubt you. No one. No one can doubt you. The fuck? No one. You know what? And I just want to say, like, yo, on this channel, I don't come on this channel to rant and rave. I really come on this channel to talk about, like, look how beautiful my hair is laid. I did that today. I don't got the money right now. And my hairstylist is living in Miami. She just went down to Miami. And we ain't up yet. So I can't be flying back and forth to get my hair done by her. But I will. As soon as I get that money, just know, Karima Murphy, she going to be put on. As soon as I get that bread, I have 4 and 5 and 6 people that I'm looking to put on. Black men, black women. Jack Bano Productions. A black beauty. I don't just want to finesse men so I could have purses and bags. When I go and speak to a potential and I talk about taking care of me, the first thing I pitch is the fact that I'm a mogul in the making. You want to be right next to me in this history that I make. I ask men for investments for my business. And if they want to get me jewelry, I know I don't have much on. It's my grandma's bracelet. I know I don't have much on, but if they want to give me jewelry, I got a couple pieces of jewelry that I've been given. I don't wear it all the time. It's not no one's business. I mean, I have a couple nice, cute pieces, but I need another necklace, sadly. I get disappointed sometimes in how easy certain people give up. They find that things can be tough in life and they give up. But nobody in this team and this squad gives up. Everybody is relentless around here. Even though everybody's doing their own thing, everybody is relentless around here. Shout out to Pluto. He's relentless. That boy nasty. A fire producer. You feel me? Shout out to Michi Japan. That boy nasty. Write bars. Don't even need to write. The nigga out his own head. 21 years old right now. Kid been spinning since he was 9 years old. Shout out to Reek. The kid nasty. Kid been spinning since he was 11 years old, he told me. In a book. Shout out to King Meech. Another one. Been spinning since he was 10 years old. 30 now. Amazing. These is my men's. These is my peoples. These are my people I'm going to put on. Because you see how I talk all that shit about those black men a couple videos back? I'll be damned if my friends, my guys, are those black men. My guys gotta be rich. My guys gotta have fucking anything they want so they can take care of their family. Because they're too talented and they've been overlooked. And of course, I want to make my feet. But at the same time, they deserve to be put up and put out. I deserve to be a mogul. Because I know talent and I recognize talent. And I don't have to recognize anybody else but the people around me. So trust me. These videos right now are just me having fun on YouTube and expressing my opinions about certain things because I'm out here trying to get this dollar like every other beautiful woman out here. I deserve to be taken care of just like anybody else. But at the same time, I won't force anybody. Because when I get a potential that doubts me, I laugh. He's going to be the same one sitting there talking about, oh man, I used to fuck with her. And then I'm going to be like, no, we never had sex. You took me on one date and you thought I was delusional and full of myself. But look at me now. And I don't even do the look at me now. I'm not going back for nobody who didn't believe in me. I love Kim. She got to stop the blackface. What, you know, thinking she pretty white? She got to stop the mock race. My bitch start to lose faith. Insecurity lace. I love a man, but chuck a deuce to his face. You singing the blues to our race, nigga. Anyway, I feel like I should have put this video on Jack Bano page, but at the end of the day, I don't put live videos over there. That's for the music content. This right here is because this is a channel that I want to inspire all the women behind me, especially the ones that look like me, brown and dark-skinned women who are gorgeous and know that they should be respected. Let me break the door down for y'all. Because Oprah ain't doing it. Some of these women, they don't give a fuck. They don't want to see you come behind them. They get threatened when they see us. They think we want their job. Nah, sis, we just want a piece. There's a piece for everybody. You feel me? That's why it's crazy as people talk about Wendy Williams. I fuck with her because look what she did 2 days ago. Damn, Wendy brought the girl who bust her ass from the fucking strip club and gave her $10,000 for school. But y'all niggas want to talk. But y'all will talk so dirty about a woman like Wendy Williams. But she did that. and stays helping the ordinary woman out. Okay? My job is to put my people on. And so the guy says to me today, so you don't sign any female artists? It's not that I don't sign female artists. It's just that a lot of them don't believe in themselves. And so when they come around me, they're like, nah, I don't. And I'll be like, yeah, you do. That's why you're here. So, but people are scared, and I understand it. When it comes down to the women, I'm going to have to deal with them a little bit after the men because the men are ready to go. And I'm going to have to condition the women to understand that they're the best. If you don't have that mindset already, it takes years to develop that. Talents get put behind the fact that people are insecure with themselves. And I can't put that into any young woman if she doesn't have that strength, because I'm insecure about myself as well, but nothing like how I used to be. I am a threat these days. And I can't teach that. That came with being over 30. I don't give a damn. I always considered myself, I said, hey, will I sit here and lie to this industry about how old I am? Hell no. You know why? Because I didn't waste any time over these years. I've been a very professional woman over the years that I wasn't an artist and producer. But I am 33 years old, thank you for asking, and gorgeous. You wish you was. You wish you could. So to be honest with you, today I'm just so hyped because something is happening so great and I want to share it with a person, and right now I can't find them. Can't find my artist. I want to share it with him. Can't find him. But when I find him, he'll be very happy. That nigga know I got him. I love black men. I will always have your backs. As long as you treat us with respect. As long as you tell us, yo, you are a beautiful queen. As long as you tell me, yo, boss, you got that. You know, I say shit out loud. And, yo, the other day I said something in front of Reek. And he gave me the side eye. Like, that's how you think about yourself? Like, how dare you think that about yourself? Thank you. Thank you for reminding me who the fuck I is. Because sometimes I sit here and I'm like, man, nobody knows us yet, so we haven't done anything. But people know that I'm real. I will go to the ends. I'll go to the ends for my peoples. That's what it is. That's what it is. Sometimes I got to be by myself because being by myself is the best way to manifest. When they talk about manifestation, they talk about being in a quiet, dark place with the candlelight burning the energy up into the sky. I have to channel my spirituality alone. I cannot do it. So when I'm creating my music and my own personal things, and I'm creating my manifestation journals, or I don't consider it a manifestation journal, but here's what I have. I literally have, because I don't consider it a journal, but I literally have a book. It's a Price Waterhouse book from my old firm. And I have like maybe one more empty book left. But I literally every day just write down a little bit of what I do every single day, doctor's handwriting. And I've been running notebooks since life. And I've had journals my whole life. I've journaled my whole life. And I stopped journaling some years ago because Instagram and everything came out. So I had pictures and a lot of my life was online. But I decided that I'm going to start journaling again. And what I won't do is I won't do a continuous manifestation journal, but I will continue to journal like I used to. I would say I stopped journaling back in 2000. Literally, it was a couple weeks before I met my man in 2012. And I'll tell you what, he was the best thing that ever happened in my life. And I felt like I had arrived, which is why I had stopped journaling. And I wish I had journaled every day so I could have kept all of our memories, but everything's right here. And they will be in the bars. And there will be books out. And there is going to be a day, guys, where you look at this video and you say, that mogul right there talking shit, that's her. That's the girl that we used to watch talking about the leveling up. I'm not the level up goddess and guru on here. I'm giving my opinions on things that other women do. This is not even my lane. I just come on here to keep myself in the community and just to express my voice and to have people see my face, because sometimes I can get into a place where I hide a lot. Not because I'm uncomfortable, but because I'm brewing and I'm cooking. And they want to call it plotting and scheming, but no. I am planning and preparing, okay, for my success. So sometimes when you're planning and preparing for your success and you're trying to do that manifestation thing, you got to be on your own to do that, baby. You can't do that next to everybody because people will put their energy in and will distract you from your purpose. My purpose is to kick the door down so that my niggas can eat. But I don't need my niggas next to me every day to do it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need my boys next to me every day while I try to kick the door down for them. They can go and live their lives. When it's time to find you, I can find you. That's all that matters. Because the kind of Black man that I want at my label is the kind of man who understands his responsibilities. Almost all of the way. I said that to Reek. I said, yo, you were raised right, huh? And I thought he was much younger. Because I said, there's a generation in our community of men that kind of missed the mark. They were born between 1975 and 1995. Anybody born between the Black men, most of them are not doing that well. And I assumed he was born in the late 90s. Boy told me he was born in 94. Okay, well, fine. Okay, you were born in 94, so you are an exception to the rule, and there are many exceptions to the rule. But my point is that all the guys on my team are strong Black men that, if given the opportunity, would rise to the occasion like no other. It is my job to make sure, because literally it is my job, not because I'm a fan, because I'm a Pick Misha, or because I'm a Barb the Builder. This is a company, honey. So this is a company and everybody has paperwork. There's a difference. Barb the Builder is when you go and you get with a man because you love him and he has you do all his assistant work while he's at the firm and you're popping out babies, but you never get paid nothing. You get a couple pieces of jewelry and a couple gifts every year. Next thing you know, he's a billionaire and you had a prenup in place and now he doesn't want to give you more than $1 million. Tell Jeff Bezos you getting paid. That is Barb the Builder. Me, I'm building a company and I'm building a legacy. And the men on my team is talent. It benefits me when they do well. So I want them to do well. I don't like the fact that when I'm looking for one of them, he is nowhere to be found. I don't like the fact that some of them are gone and distant and disappearing because they're getting engulfed in behaviors that could put them in a bad circumstance, mainly because there are no opportunities for them out here. There's a lack of resources and opportunities for our Black men out here. And that is a whole fact. And so when we talk about manifestation, I'm not manifesting just for Jack. I'm manifesting for everyone. For Big Meech. I call him Big Meech, but really, let me stop. For King Meech. For Meechy Japan. For Reek, Rich Reek goes by. For Pluto on the beat. J Pluto, you understand? I believe in these Black men. For O Dillinger, I believe in them. I know if they have money, they're going to do right by their women. I know if they have money, they're going to invest. I know if they have money, they're going to take care of their community. I know if they have money, they're not going to spend it on some cars and jewelry only. They will do other things because I will lead them. I will show them. I will show them how you get respect in America. They don't respect no Black man unless he rich. Like how I said it. That's how all the other girls think. I will show them because they need to be put on. Because at the end of the day, they can succeed like everybody else. Why should we hold them back? Did I say they were for me? They're not for me. They're for y'all. I will give you guys a label of respectable young Black men that can rule this world. And that is literally my goal. Then I will bring the young girls underneath to be protected and to come out and do all the beautiful music. We're going to start with rap, but then we're going to get to some beautiful music and produce some beautiful R&B and some great pop and some good, just different genres. You can manifest whatever you want. You can be whoever you want. It's all up here. The game is mental. My people be so down on themselves sometimes. And man, so down on themselves. Man, don't do that. Don't do that. Just know if you ever met me, I got you. You know, I ran into one of my Puerto Rican homeboys named Chris out on the slope the other day on 7th Avenue. And he didn't look like he was doing that good, man. And I went to go get a scratch off. And he looked over at me, and I looked over at him, and he said something. And I cracked a joke with him, because that's how I do. I'm funny. And then I said, hey, I know you. And he's like, yeah, you know me. And I said, well, why didn't you say nothing? And then I gave him a big hug. But let me tell you something. I'm not fake. I'm real. That means I really know how to get to my business. I can't help a nigga like Chris out without attaining things in my life. I would love to be able to call Chris up and be like, yo, I called a couple people, go to this program. If you go in this program, I know somebody and they can get you an apartment. I need more influence. I need, and clout is not a good word because clout is retarded. Clout is one of those things, it's like a boisterous thing. Clout is not what I seek. Clout is bullshit. I want influence. You see how Ye and Hove have influence? And Beyonce have influence? That's what I want. I don't want clout where they talk about you for one day. I want influence where they talk about you every day, even when it's not an eventful story. I want people to wake up and say, yo, Bando, I want to be like Bands. I want to be like Jackie. I can do this. I see a dark-skinned black girl from New York, intelligent, older, getting it, putting people on, doing right by people, treating people right in the industry. It can be done. It's time. Anyway, I'm still on my level up journey. I'm still out here getting these niggas' pockets. Valentine's Day was uneventful for me. Let me talk about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day was uneventful. Valentine's Day was 27 degrees that evening. Nobody I knew went out in New York. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know anybody who went out. Most people did the couple thing at home. Now, I had on Valentine's Day one of my artists come through, and we did some music in the morning time. So that was beautiful. I had a couple people wish me happy Valentine's Day. I didn't go on a date, and I don't feel bad. Do you know why I don't feel bad? Because I'm busy. Don't bother me, I'm working. There'll be plenty of times for me to go on Valentine's dates. I've been on a million good ones. I guess if I was a woman who hadn't been on so many good Valentines, it would bother me that I didn't have one this year. But I kind of felt relieved because as cold as it was, like that was only 2 nights ago and I couldn't pull it together. It was too cold. And it was like one of those situations where it became 28 degrees, 27 degrees after it had been like 40 and 50 degrees all week. And here we are back to 50 degrees today. So it was like one of those shocks for Friday and Saturday. And it kind of debilitated a lot of people's Friday night Valentine's plans and Saturday morning Valentine's. So that didn't really happen around here. But what I will say is this. People that wish me happy Valentine's Day, one of them is taking me to Greece. For real. My artist came, we did some work, and I spoke to a couple people that I really think were worthy of my time and really love me. So what I will say is that Valentine's Day was not a bust. I went to my grandmother's house. I saw my grandmother who was sick and needed to see me. I saw my mother. Her birthday was on February 13th. Literally, I was blessed with happiness on Valentine's Day. I can pull out other jewelry if you guys need to see some old Valentine's gifts. But I was blessed with happiness on Valentine's Day. I was blessed with people that love me enough to hit me up and see how I'm doing. And that's all I could ever ask for. Anyway, manifestation is real. Leveling up can be done in any station in life. Guys, please don't doubt yourselves anymore, all right? And I love you. Time to get high. Peace.